Welcome back, Wilmington. I am so excited. Today I have joining me the founder, treasurer, and executive assistant of I Am Me Foundation, right?
Inc. I Am Me Inc.
I Am Me
Inc. Corporation. There you go.
Absolutely. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Wonderful.
Great.
Wonderful.
Great.
Excellent.
Excited to be here.
Excellent. We're excited to have you.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about the incorporation.
Okay, so I Am Me Inc. is basically, it was created to uplift and unify the LGBT community, as well as arm our allies with information as to how to represent and support us. Because you can be an ally, but telling someone not to treat us a certain way without an explanation is not a great way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would say it's definitely about education then?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely. And how did it come to be? What was the need?
Well, I do similar to what you're doing right
Yeah.
now. What we call it, a webcast? Yeah, like a
Yeah.
webcast. It's
Oh,
not a
good.
podcast.
Yeah.
It's a webcast
Yeah.
called Peirrce Radio Show. And I've been doing it for, I don't know, what, 4 years?
It's been a long time about that. Yep. About
And
4 years.
While I was doing it, I received so many inboxes, people explaining their lifestyles, their issues, funny moments of people answering questions because it's LGBTQ based, and them not understanding the community. Would you believe that the people within it don't understand the
Wow.
community?
Really?
Right.
That's
Yes.
interesting. So that being said, how do you communicate that? How do you educate people in the community? Is that any different than how you educated people who are outside of the community?
No, it wouldn't be different. It's basically our approach with I Am Me Inc. is we already understand that each letter is different.
Yeah.
We have our own unique personality circumstances. So what we do is we get representatives from each. So if you're lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, whoever you are, trans, intersex, and we allow you to represent your identity and educate about it.
Okay, that's really interesting. So tell me a little bit about where is this going? What's your vision for? Oh, go ahead.
Oh my goodness. We have. It's just it's so much that we beginning with educating the community, like we said, and once we get that established, we want to develop sub chapters in either different counties, different states. That's going to be the ultimate goal, so that people have a safe haven place that they can go to when they're going through their transition for whatever stage that falls under the LGBTQ, whether it's dealing with hospitals, whether it's dealing with work. We want to educate, especially in the job force environment, because so much is changing. You can no longer, even at work, it's on both ends. I'm an ally, and I'm dealing with, I've come across situations where, unfortunately, I know people that have gotten fired because they ever have addressed people incorrectly. You know, it's a two-way street of educating people. And the world is changing, so we gotta open up. And you gotta know better to do better. And that's what it boils down to.
Even as you speak, I can hear your heart for it as an ally. What message would you say to people who are mainly like in your shoes as allies? How would you encourage them?
Ask questions. Be open-minded. Please do not be judgmental. You never know, because some of the quietest people or some of the people that you would never think and you're speaking to them and you don't know who you're talking to. You really don't know who you're talking to. And you know what? You never know what nobody's really going through in their lifetime. So, you know, just because we come from different cultures, different religions, all of that is a major factor that keep a lot of people hidden. You know what I'm saying? And when people feel that you're open to them and you don't have any judgment against them, they can be free to be themselves. And once you begin to educate people and make them feel comfortable, especially as an ally, we don't know a lot. I've learned so much within the organization. I've learned so much, and I've been able to take that out into the community. out into work. I can be anywhere, and I feel confident when I'm speaking to people.
Wow.
I'm welcoming them to our Sunday teas where they can become welcome. I welcome to the events that we have coming up. You know, we just did our Thanksgiving, which was a fabulous event. Everything was wonderful. And we have our Christmas event that's coming up.
Yeah.
So all of that aspects, we take the time out when we have these going on, and we discuss different things. We put different discussion and topics on the table, and we give them a platform to ask any questions, anything that you may be uncomfortable with. Just as a child, no question is a dumb question.
Right.
That's
Because
excellent.
what you don't know, the next person may not know.
Yeah.
Right.
And-
But they're afraid to say something.
Absolutely,
And ask the
absolutely.
question.
Yeah.
So I love that she said no question is a dumb question. I always use that. You know, and we keep saying we're educating, but we're not just educating, we're also being educated.
Yeah, I can
You know
hear
what I
it.
mean? We're learning as well, because there's so
Yeah.
many things that we don't know. As I'm also an ally as well. We have 3 allies on the board, you know, so which is even the ones that are not allies, they still need that education. And we're also bringing me seminar, where is the educational
Yes.
seminar
Yeah.
that's coming up in June
June.
of next year.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. Y'all are planning. Y'all not playing around.
It's here.
Yes, you have to be.
10 steps ahead.
Yes.
So, you know, so
yes.
this organization is definitely growing.
Yeah.
I think I can't even fathom where it's gonna go
Wow.
right now, because I just see it going so far. I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Where, you know what I'm saying? We have
I
so
can
many.
see.
When I say that, I mean like
It's endless.
so much greatness
Yeah.
is
Right.
gonna be
Wow.
is gonna come from this nonprofit organization. And I thank you again for bringing us on and letting us spread the word and letting people out there know that it's somewhere for you
Yeah.
to go. You know, it's somewhere for you to come and be safe and be who you are and come learn. You know, because there's a lot of people, parents out there that may not understand their children if they're in the LGBT community. No, just come and we'll help you out. We'll help you get through it. You know, it's a lot of people out there, a lot of naysayers and stuff like that, and they listen to that. You know, you cannot go with what they say. You love your child or something who's in the community, be there for them and try to learn and understand what's going on with them, and don't shun them.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't do that, because there's a lot of suicide and stuff going on because kids are not understood, or not just kids, people in
Adults.
general,
People in general.
are not understood. You know,
Yeah.
so yeah.
That's excellent. I mean, I can so clearly, I can hear your passion for it.
Yes.
And you spoke to so many different things, and I definitely want to come back to them. I want to hear more about the events.
Absolutely.
But you were saying that you're like, I know, I want to hear.
I know. Oh, I know.
She sees it. Like I
well,
can see it, but it's
I'm the visionary, I guess. Well,
Yes.
I'm called the visionary.
Yes.
So the immediate goal, you wanted to know what were we planning for the future. The first step would be a community center. That would be the ultimate safe space, because with a community center, we can have so many different events.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can invite other people to have things. We can have it's just so much you can do there.
Yeah. A brick and mortar safe space.
Yes,
Yeah.
a
Absolutely.
brick and mortar, our very own.
Yeah.
So that's the immediate goal, and then we do have other goals such as the transitional house
That's
for
right.
trans men and women that's
Yeah.
going through the process. I don't know if you know, but some people get disowned or
Right.
lose their housing and things of
Yeah.
that nature, because a lot of people don't understand that identity. That's not even the orientation.
Yeah.
You know, that identity alone is a lot. So we wanted to have a transitional space.
Wow.
I see it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Right.
more coming.
Yeah, exactly. So
Shelter.
much more than what
Yes.
you could
But
understand.
first, the community center.
Absolutely.
Right,
So tell me, how can someone become a member?
That's easy.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Just
easy.
go to the website
Yeah.
and fill out the form. On the website, you could go to www.imecorp.org and just click the become a member. But we would suggest you come to one of our Sunday teas
All
first,
right.
so you
That's
could
right.
get to know us a
Yes.
little bit and just meet us and mingle and just have some fun. And then you decide on what
get
you
a
want to
feel.
do. Just get a feel of us.
I like
so
that.
that's the Sunday teas. We do it monthly.
Okay.
One Sunday a month. So Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about the Sunday tea and some other events that you do.
Oh, now the Sunday tea, it's a great opportunity because we get to learn what the community needs as a whole. You know, we'll have a specific topic, we try to discuss things that's going on in the community, in the world. We discuss personal, give you a time to let it out. What's going on? That's another a show that we actually have going on the network as it is. You know, you can let it out, things that's going on, and people have come to feel they don't feel like they're lonely. They don't feel like they're lonely. Especially, I work in the healthcare field in the hospital, been for years, and just with the whole transition, and I've dealt with people that went through the transition of surgeries and had no place to go afterwards. I mean, literally to the point that we put someone in a hotel after they had surgery. Because they had nowhere to go. And that just makes you think, okay, no family, no nothing, no one to talk to. And that's what we want to become. We want to be those people when you're going through this and you feeling like you're alone or you don't have a family support system. We're there. We want to be that phone call away, and it will be one of us that show up there to be by your side every step of the way.
Just to add on about Sunday tea, when you come, everyone is welcome. You have to register.
Okay.
So go on the website and register because it is the ultimate safe space.
Excellent.
When you come, you can expect, like one of the board members say, a hot plate. And
Yes.
May not be a real hug, but it feels like you've been hugged in the room. Yeah, it's one of the COVID. So, and you learn. You learn. I like, the best part about the Sunday tea, I like when, you know, the allies come, the potential, the future ones, and just the look on their faces, just to know what's going on, things that they didn't even realize that the LGBTQ community experienced. It's like a
eye-opener.
Oh my God, I didn't know. What can I do? You know, one of those moments.
They be so intrigued. Like, they be like, what? This is happening? Like, they be like, they wouldn't even expect for all these things that's happening in the LGBT community to be happening.
If you haven't been exposed to certain things in your lifetime and certain cultures in your lifetime, what you see on the news or what you see on TV, you really don't think it exists until you really become face to face with someone and you're like, oh my goodness. And then the questions start coming out and you see the need for support. You see the need for understanding. You see the need for education. So that's what
it's about, seeing the need, addressing the need.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Exactly.
Ladies, again, thank you so much for coming here, for educating me. I feel I already feel like I'm learning a lot, even some of the things that you spoke to. Definitely go ahead and tell us again, how can we get involved and where can we keep in contact with the organization?
Well, you could go to our website. It's www.imecorp.org and just check us out. You want to come to Sunday Tea, you could fill out a application, but you have to be basically voted in to come. So just fill out an application, leave a little video, and let us know who you are. And then we would definitely get back to you. If you have any questions, you could email us at info@imecorp.org, and somebody will definitely get back to you.
Excellent. Thank you again.
Thank you.